Y'all had questions, and I got answers. Hey, y'all. I'm Nickindra Merdeia. I'm 20.
You're 20?
I'm fly, and I'm saved. It's time for y'all to really get to know me.
Can I call you Rose? Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Can I call you Rose?
I just want to say thank you all so much. I asked for some questions on Instagram, and y'all really delivered. So, thank you. This is for the girls who love fashion, the soft life, and God. Let's get into it. Y'all, so while I was filming, I got a little guest. Y'all, this is my baby. This is my baby since he was born. You know, I had to let him in. He said he wanted to be in my video. So what you gonna do? You gonna help me answer these questions? Or you just gonna sit here?
I'm gonna answer question.
Okay, y'all. Here's the first question.
If you didn't have confidence, how did you gain it?
I'm not going to lie. I've had confidence ever since I was a little kid. I was always a video personality. I'll insert a clip.
Went outside to get me a cold pop. Then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I ain't grabbed no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. Then the smoke got me. I got bronchitis. Anybody got time for that?
I was always that person. I was always free. I would say up until I got into high school is when I started going through hardships with friendships and relationships, and it kind of caused me to dim my light a little bit. You know, I was still confident in certain ways, but as I got older and started analyzing myself, I realized that I wasn't the person that I used to be. I wasn't as confident as I used to be, and I had to sit back. I had to learn how to love myself from the outside and within. I just say that you get on track. Focus on yourself. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Get your nails done. Get your hair done. Put your lashes on. The smallest things can be a form of self-care. I suggest that you do it. Whether people hate on you or not, whether you see people hate on you or not, people are going to hate on you. So it's up to you. Do you want to be confident or not? I gotta keep it real. Okay, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the second question.
Makeup tips.
Okay, guys, so I don't really know. Like, I try to let people be free with their makeup because everybody's different, and I feel like doing your own makeup is very expressive. But I would say, look at those videos, YouTube videos, TikToks. That's how I learn. When you go get your makeup done by a professional, you hot. You wanna get out? Okay, y'all, we trying to make it through. Anyways, guys, when you're getting your makeup done by a professional, pay attention. That's how I'm able to just pick up on stuff like that, because I get my hair done, I get my nails done, and I'm looking the whole time. When you learn how to do your makeup, always take your time. This is your face. This is what you're going out with. Just take your time, okay? And be you. Do what you like. Okay, y'all, so we did take a break, but we're back. We're gonna jump right into the questions. Let's go.
How was high school events, schoolwork, and lost friends?
This is a really good question, because one thing I'm really big on is helping other girls that went through the same things that I've been through. I know that high school is not easy. I know that is one of the most trying times of your life. And so this is something I don't mind talking about. Let's get into it. So first of all, let's talk about friendships. My mom told me, Kendra, high school, you're gonna lose friends. You better get ready. I'm looking at her like, girl, please, these my friends. I know my friends. I know who my friends are. You can't tell me who my friends. Y'all, I lost so many friendships. And and sometimes it's not even bad. And I'm going to say, as you get older, you're going to realize you're blaming most of these things on your friends. But you're going to realize you were not perfect. I'm going to tell you right now, you most likely did something wrong to your friend, 9 times out of 10 as well. If you are genuinely a good friend, you have to be intentional. You have to love on the people that you love. You have to check up on them every once in a while. You can't think they're weird because they haven't texted you. The first thing you should be thinking when your friend has not contacted you like they usually do is my friend okay? Let me text my friend to make, you know what I'm saying? Be intentional at all times. That's all I got to say about that. As far as schoolwork, Stay on top of it. High school matters. Your GPA matters because you're going to want to get into a good school. You're going to want to join these organizations, be a part of some groups, you know what I'm saying? So make sure that you stay hyper focused. It's not easy, but it's definitely not as hard as college. So keep pushing, keep going. You got this. You got this. You definitely got this. Events, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I did not do a lot of events in high school. The only thing that I really did was fashion shows. I didn't really like my high school like that. So I wasn't really engaged in a lot of things, but I was interested in fashion, so I did the fashion shows there, and you know, it was really nice. I would say, like, if you want to get your foot out there and build new friendships, it's a good start. I ran for homecoming as well twice, and second time I got first runner-up. So don't be discouraged. If you want to do something, go get it. You don't have to get it right the first time. Keep pushing. Work on yourself. Challenge yourself. And that's how you succeed. If it's not a challenge and it's too easy, I mean, what is it worth? I also cheered in high school. That was one of the things that kept me sane. And one day I'll make a video about my high school experience, but yeah. Okay, guys, let's get into this next question.
What made you like fashion?
Y'all, I think I've always been like the fashion friend in a sense. And so a lot of my friends, family members, I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, it should be good. But a lot of my friends and family members would always ask me to help them, you know, look for outfits or look for clothes. I think that's what made me get into, you know, my business, because I really like doing that. That's what I do. Like, if you know me, I'm scrolling on Shein, I'm scrolling on Fashion Nova, I'm scrolling on Forever 21, you know, whatever the case may be. And so if I could be that help, that's what I want to do. I'm a giver. I'm a helper. I love to make people feel like somebody cares enough to help them, because not a lot of people have the ability to put certain things together, or to even say, okay, this is the event, this is what I need to be wearing, or this is what I need to be going for. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that it was a really good opportunity for me to help people, and that's just what I like to do, and that's just that. As far as fashion in its entirety, I have not always been a fashionista that y'all think that I have been. In middle school, guys, I used to wear my tights, a hoodie, and call it a day. A graphic t-shirt, some jeans, call it a day. I did not care. I did not care at all. But my mom and my sister, they have always been so beautiful in the way they dress and so classy. So once I got to a certain age, I was like, I can do that. That's my sister. That's my mom. I can start dressing like that. You know, I have people that kind of, you know, train me up to be, you know, that sort of person. And so I guess it's sort of in me. Like, it was, you know, it was bound to happen. It was going to happen either way. Whether I had a business or not, I was still going to be this girl. Okay, let's jump into some fun, some good personal questions.
What do you like to do for fun?
Honestly, it does not take a lot to make me happy. I don't care what I'm doing as long as I'm having a good time. I like to sit around my family, laugh, listen to music, dance, and I'm honestly just having a good time. I don't have a specific hobby or specific things that I like to do. I do like to shop. Like I said, that is one of my biggest hobbies, whether it's window shopping or, you know, going into Ulta or just looking, like it don't even matter. I just love being out. Also, I'm really into like trail rides and things now. I also just got into skating. I really like skating, y'all. It's really peaceful for me. Hopefully soon I get it, you know, down pat, and I'm able to, you know, do my little dances. Yeah, and that's it. That's all I can think of right now, y'all.
Would you rather design a streetwear outfit or a red carpet outfit?
Y'all already know the answer to that. Y'all already know the answer. Why did you ask me that? I'm just playing. Y'all, I would rather design a red carpet look. Of course. Baby, let me tell you something. When I think about that question, I just don't think about what I like, okay? I think about who's going to be on the red carpet, who's paying for that red carpet look. But no, y'all, all jokes aside, You know, I'm the boss lady. I call myself boss lady. That's what I like to be. That's what I like to look like. So that's what I think of when I think of, you know, going crazy, going hard. But I do think because I am younger and that's usually the look I go for, I think is very different. I love that about me, and I'm gonna always, you know, just be me.
What emotion do you want people to have when they put on your outfit?
I genuinely want people to feel beautiful. I want people to feel like they are that girl. I want them to be confident, because when I put on an outfit, I feel like the prettiest girl in the world. And that's how I want y'all to feel. That is exactly how I want y'all to feel. And I want y'all to know it's nothing wrong with knowing and having confidence in that. Period. And don't let nobody tell you otherwise, please. You are that girl. And boy. He told me to say that, y'all.
How do you get over a bad breakup?
Listen, I know some of y'all girls who are young are out there. You feel like you have no more life to live over this boy. But I want you to know that you do. I just want you to think, what is he doing for you that you can't do for yourself? Now, if you think about that, and it takes you a little bit over 10 seconds, probably not even 10 seconds, I'm going to give you about 5, to even say one thing, leave him alone. Leave him alone. And I don't even got to tell you that, because one thing about us females, we like to play ourselves short sometimes, but we know when somebody is not for us. I don't care how young you are, you know. You know when your heart does not feel right. You know when you don't feel right. You know when you're being neglected. You know when you're being manipulated. Listen to yourself. It'll never get better. It's coming from me. I don't care. It'll never get better. Leave them alone. Now. Immediately, you're going to be in deeper and deeper every time, and God's going to show you why he removed you from that situation in the first place. It is worth waiting for the right man, the right boy, before neglecting yourself and putting yourself in a situation that you are going to take years to heal from or get over. Or, you know, I'm going to just add y'all a little tidbit, a little tidbit. When you deal with these men, stand on business the first time you talk to them, because they're either going to fall in line or they're going to remove themselves. That's what we need. That's what we want. Now, as far as breakups, stay strong. Don't look back. Take care of yourself. Keep yourself busy. Love on yourself. Surround yourself with people who love you. Never doubt yourself. You know you didn't do anything wrong. Let them miss you. Don't feel bad. You're going to feel bad and you're going to go back and get hurt again. Again and again. Okay? If he not showing you he love you, dip, and you'll be okay. Plenty fish in the sea. Plenty fish in the sea. Go swimming. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say that. That's bad advice. Heal yourself. Make sure you're right before you jump into something else. Don't go out hurting people. You know the saying, hurt people. Don't do that. Karma is it's real. And that's one reason why you don't have to worry. What goes around comes around. Let God deal with it. You don't have to get no revenge. You don't have to talk down to them. You don't got to go on social media. It's going to hurt. You going to type a few posts and then delete them. But don't do it. Go in your notes and journal. When you do that, men, they pay attention. Boys, they pay attention. But yeah, I got her. She mad because I broke up with her. Got her. I don't got to text her. She love me. Yeah, that's how they talking about you. They don't care when you making them posts. They might act like they care, but they don't. Best believe they talking like they got one up on you in front of their homeboys.
What's something people don't know about you off social media?
A lot of people, and it really breaks my heart, that a lot of people have some preconceptions about me. I've heard this come out of people's mouth. You look stuck up. You look mean. You bougie. That's the worst insult you could give. It's nothing wrong with being bougie. But, okay. I think there's a misconception about bougie, that word, but I'm not gonna get into that. I am the sweetest person in the world. Like, I really do genuinely feel like I am the sweetest person in the world. I'm just gonna, besides, God up above, that's the sweetest name I know. Sweetest. I'm outgoing and I'm loving. I will give somebody the last dollar out my purse if I feel like they're struggling and they need it more than me. You have to get to know people for yourself before you judge. Okay?
Thing.
All right. And Malachi, do you have anything to add to my video?
If you don't treat others how you want to be treated, other people are probably going to like treat you some type of different mean way. If you don't treat people good or treat them nice.
Yeah. But y'all, I would just say, get to know me. Like, if you want to text me, if you want to talk to me about anything, fashion, makeup, advice, anything, I promise you I'm very humble. And I will talk to you. I will get down on your level. I'm probably on your level. That's the thing. That's the thing. That was the end of this video. I thank y'all so much. For the people who tapped in and sent questions, I thank you. I love you. Come back next time. We always lit on this channel. If you love me, make sure you stay, you like, and you subscribe. I love y'all so much. Bye.